parallel by two parallel plane mirrors. Parallel plane mirrors, the concept. So basic information I'm giving. To understand this, a basic information. What is the basic information I'm giving is we need to understand this. So first basic is that distance of the object is equal to distance of the image for a plane mirror. And next one, distance height of the object is equal to height of the image. Next one, C is the basic information for a plane mirror. This is height of the object is equal to height of the image, and magnification will be equal to 1. Magnification will be equal to +1, and D, it suffers lateral inversion. So these are the properties we need to know going for the concept of multiple reflections by two plane mirrors. The first basic point is distance of the object to distance of the image, height of the object to height of the image, magnification is equal to +1. It suffers lateral inversions. And last is the image is virtual. The image is virtual, erect, and always it is behind the mirror. Always the image is behind the mirror. If you understand all these points, you will understand the multiple reflection by two parallel mirrors. Are we clear? What is the basic information? Distance of the object will be equal to distance of the image. Height of the object is equal to height of the image. Magnification will be equal to +1. That means here height of the image will be equal to height of the object. That is what I mean here. When you do the ratio h by h naught, they'll be equal, they cancel, and you get +1. That is the mean. Lateral inversion means you see the lateral inversion means you see when you put your right hand onto the left onto the mirror, it will show you left arm, and if you lift up your left arm, it will show you the right arm on inside the mirror. Now and one more important characteristic is that it is always virtual and erect. Virtual means you are going to see the extension of the reflected rays when they meet behind the mirror, they forms an image. That image we are calling it as the virtual image. And erect also, what does it means here? The erect means when you see that A and B inside the mirror, it will always also look like A and B only with same height. As you appear before the mirror, A will show you A and B will be showing you, means top will show you top, bottom will show you bottom. These are the characteristics which you need to know before going to the concept of multiple reflection by two parallel plane mirrors. Are we clear with these points? Okay, now let us go to the concept. So multiple reflection by two plane mirrors. Now I tell two parallel mirrors. I say this is M1 and I say this is M2. This is M2. Okay. Now the distance between the two parallel plane mirrors is 3 meters, I say. Now there is always I take the object here. I take the normal line You know, it forms the image on the plane mirror. Now I keep the an object. This is an object, a point object. You know, the less than the extended object. So this we call it as point object. I name it as O. So object. This is an object. So when it is from me M2 mirror, it is of distance of 1 meter, and for M1 mirror, it is of distance of 2 meters. Okay. Now you know that M2 uh, for an object which is looking into the M2 mirror will have an image uh, of 1 meter only, because we know that the distance of the object will be equal to distance of the image. If you see, this is the distance of the object from the mirror M2, and the distance of the image will also be how much? 1 meter, right? Are we clear here? Are we clear? Okay, next. Now for M1 mirror, the distance of the object is 2 meters. So hence the image will be also be 2 meters. How much? 2 meters. So I name it, this is I1. I name it this as I1 dash. Okay, right? I1 dash. Now we know that a simple principle. So whenever we need an image, we need an incident ray. This is an incident ray. This is also an incident ray. So we know the image will form by the extension of the reflected rays. So this is the reflected rays. So this is how. Then if you extend this, and this you extend this, we extend this. This will fall on this. This will on fall if we extend this. Uh, incident, and if you extend this, there's another point. Okay, now there is a extension of this point. Now looking at, you come to the side of mirror 2, you come to the mirror 2 side, and mirror 2 side you come here and observe the side of M1, the side of M1. Now what you are going to see, so the basic concept which I'm going to tell you is, for M2, the image of the image of the image of M1 will be will be acting as will be acting as an object. Object. This is the basic information. Point to be noted. Next, second point. For M1, the image of M2 will be acting as an object, as an object, right? So this statement is very clear. For M2, the image of M1 will be acting as an object. For M1, the image of M2 will be acting as an object. Are we clear with this statement? Right? Okay. Okay. Now let us come to the side M2 mirror set. And what did I say? The image of M1 will act as an object. I said that one, right? Right. So I'm going to look at the image of I1, which will be acting as an object. Now I'll get the image distance. How much? That one only I should calculate. Now, see here. So just look at the length of the mirror between the two parallel plane mirrors. It is 3. And how much distance is this side? 2 meters. So what will be the distance of the object for the M2 mirror? It is 3 plus 1 meter plus 2 meters plus 2 meters. How much? It is 5 meters. So for M2, the image which is looking for the image which is looking for M1, which is acting as an object for an M2, will be a distance of 5 meters. Are we clear here? Are we clear here? Now, so I take down here the distance from the M2, it will be of 5 meters. So I name it as I2. that is of 5 meters. 5 meters. Now I get the extension lines for M2. Now I extend it. I still need to extend. Right? Right? This is how. Next, when I come to the side of M1, M1. Now the image of mirror 2 will be acting as an object. Will be acting as an object. Now when I come to this side M1, so the distance between the two mirrors is 3, and 3 plus 1, the distance from the M2 is 1, which will be acting as an object. So totally you can take the length of the distance of the object, that is 2 plus 1 plus 1. How much? It is 4, right? You get my answer? Did you get my answer? Right, 4 meters. So the distance from the mirror M1 will be how much? 4 meters. So from the mirror, it will be 4 meters, right? So I get like this. So I extend. So this will be the 4 meters. Now this is the case I got. As this is the process you need to continue. No, there is no space. That is why. Okay, I'll take down the below case. No problem. So I can go in the below. Now I3. So when for I3, now I go to this side. Now I switch to the M2 mirror. Now I observe M from M2 from M2. I look at the object, that is the image of M1, that is how much, which will be I2, that is of how much distance, that is 4 meters, which will be acting as an object from the mirror M2, that is the distance between plus 3 meters plus 4 meters. Total how much? It is 7 meters, right? It will be 7 meters. So the image will be formed behind the mirror of M2 will be at a distance of 7 meters. Will be 7 meters. Now we can have this how much from the mirror? That is 7 meters. That is I3. Now I can take in the down way also. No problem. So I extend this. Next, the image is formed like this. When I come here, now for M1, see clearly see here. And when I come to the side of M2, or sorry, when I come to the side of M1, when I look at the distance of I2, so here the distance is 3, 3 plus 5. How much? It is 8. Did you get my point? Did you get my point? Yes. See, this is 3 meters. What is the distance? It is looking at the image. It is looking at the object at a distance of how much? 5 meters. Now, what will be the distance of the image for M1? It will be 8 meters. So here, the I3 dash will be distance of how much from the mirror? It is 8 meters. So I go to the reflections. This is what I get. Right? Are we clear? Why can't you go up? You can ask me the question. I can take reflections anyway, because reflection can happen in any way, right? And next, what you'll see now, if you want I4, if I want I4, now next I'll shift to the M2 side, and I will go and see what is the distance from the to the image of M1, which is of 3 plus 8. How much? It is 11 meters. Yes, it is 11 meters. Now I get here the I4 side as 11 meters. I4 of distance of 11 meters. Now when I go to the mirror M1 side, mirror M1 side, now I look at here, I look at the I3 distance, which is from the mirror of the M2, which is of distance of 7 meters. Now I count the distance. I see 2 plus 3, 3 meters, 3 plus 7. How much? It is 10 meters. Now at this side, I will get 10 meters. Did you get my point? Did you get my point? Now it is clear? Now it is clear? Yes. Shall we solve on another problem? ఇంకో ప్రాబ్లం చేద్దామా? అర్థమైందా? బేసిక్ అర్థమైంది కదా? ఒకటి క్లియర్గా ఉంది కదా? చాలా సింపుల్ కాన్సెప్ట్. ఇక్కడ ఇది I1, ఇది I2. ఎంత డిస్టెన్స్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి? 4 meters. నెక్స్ట్ ఇప్పుడు M2 సైడ్కి వద్దాం. M2 సైడ్కి వచ్చినప్పుడు నేను చూస్తే ఎంత? 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 4 10 యాక్ట్ అవుతుంది. డిస్టెన్స్ 10 meters డిస్టెన్స్ నేను చూస్తున్నాను ఆబ్జెక్ట్. అంటే ఇటువైపు ఎంత డిస్టెన్స్లో రావాలి? మిర్రర్ నుంచి 10 meters డిస్టెన్స్. 10 meters డిస్టెన్స్, 10 meters వస్తుంది. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ఇప్పుడు నేను M1 సైడ్ నిల్చున్నాను. నేను ఏ డిస్టెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ద ఆబ్జెక్ట్ చూస్తున్నా? I1 డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంత ఉంది ఇక్కడ? 2 meters. అంటే 6 plus 2 ఎంత? 8. అంటే ఇటువైపు ఎంత డిస్టెన్స్లో వస్తుంది నాకు? సెకండ్ వన్ I2 డాష్ 8 meters వస్తుంది. అర్థమైందా? 8 meters వస్తుంది. ఆర్ యు క్లియర్? నెక్స్ట్ I3 చూద్దాం. ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ I3 సైడ్ M2 వైపు వెళ్తాను. నేను అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తున్నాను I2ని ఎంత డిస్టెన్స్లో ఉంది. సో ఇక్కడ ఎంత? 6 డిస్టెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ 6 ప్లస్ ఎంత డిస్టెన్స్ ఉంది? 8 అంటే ఎంత? 14. అంతే కదా? 14 కదా? 14 అంటే ఇటు సైడ్ ఇమేజ్ ఎంత దూరంలో పడుతుంది? ఇమేజ్ 14 meters లో పడుతుంది. రైట్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇటు M1 సైడ్ వస్తుంది చూస్తున్నాను. ఇప్పుడు నాకు 10 meters ని చూస్తున్నాను డిస్టెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ది ఆబ్జెక్ట్. 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 10 ఎంత? 16. సో ఇటువైపు నాకు డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంత వస్తుంది? ఎంత? 16. I3 కూడా 16. ఓకేనా? నెక్స్ట్ I4 కావాలనుకుంటున్నాను. ఇటు సైడ్ M2 సైడ్ చూస్తున్నాను. డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంత చూస్తున్నాను? 6 ప్లస్ ఎంత చూస్తున్నాను నేను ఇక్కడ? 6 ప్లస్ 8 ఎంత? 14 ఆల్రెడీ వచ్చేసింది. నేను 16 చూడాలి. అర్థమైందా? 16 చూడాలి. అంటే 6 plus 16 ఎంత? 22. ఇటు సైడ్ ఎంత వస్తుంది? 22 వస్తుంది. క్లియర్? నెక్స్ట్ ఇటువైపు నిల్చుంటున్నాను. 6 plus 14 ఎంత? 20. ఇటు సైడ్ ఎంత వస్తుంది? 20 వస్తుంది. క్లియర్? అర్థమైందా? క్లియర్? చిన్న కాన్సెప్టే కదా? అర్థమైందా? సో బేసిక్గా ఇమేజెస్ అని అలా క్యాల్కులేట్ చేస్తాం. అదేనా? క్లియర్గా? రైట్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వన్ నేను